Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the What's Good podcast. Simon's in the chair over there. I'm in the chair over here. And this is the podcast.
Subscribe. Everyone subscribe.
Subscribe. We're getting close to that big 1-0. Actually, proud of myself.
I don't know how much. Was he sure?
I did a mil.
Okay. Yeah, we had.
If we get it, we'll be happy. If we don't get it, then, I'm not going to cry about it. But
I will.
I will as well.
I've still got space on my wall for it.
I don't have my million plaque yet from my channel.
Do you have a million?
You know what? Recently, It doesn't feel like it.
Okay.
I'm such a failure recently.
No,
okay.
you're not.
I really am. I actually really am. I literally, anyway.
Yeah.
So Simon's a hypocrite because he's got a whoop now. Show him your wrist. Whoop, whoop.
Okay. But in the chat, I even said, like, I'm going to join you guys.
You admitted it.
Yeah, I admitted it.
Yeah.
But I stand by
that
the backpack thing is the neakiest thing in the world.
What backpack?
You've got it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Put it on now or I'm not going to give it to you.
No.
he was asked me to borrow this.
I keep losing my charger, so I have to borrow it during a podcast.
That now is so neaky.
Yeah, I know, but you're not supposed to wear it in public. I just keep forgetting to charge it.
So you're wearing it in public?
Yeah, but it's not public. Well, no, it's probably seen by a lot of people.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Anyway, but it's good though. You enjoying it so far?
Yes. I'm not enjoying it.
Have you set your journal up yet? I'll show you how to set your journal.
Okay.
You can answer questions about your daily routine.
I did that for the first... I've only had it for 2 days to clear this up.
Yeah.
We're recording it this quite far in advance.
Yeah, sorry about it.
I've only had it for 2 days, and Freezy basically told me that all my numbers don't mean much for the first 4 days.
Yeah, let it cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking at something, and my first HRV was really high, and then my second night was like half of it.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, I don't know what's...
I still don't know what HRV even means.
Heart rate variability.
I knew that, but I don't really get it. What does it mean?
The variety in which your heart beats throughout your sleep.
Oh, my God.
So...
Am I going to die?
But everyone has a very different amount. Like
It's
Freezy said his...
to yourself.
Yeah. Because Freezy was like, the highest I've ever had was the other night, and he got like 35. My first night was like 138.
Yeah. He said some people have got 200 as well, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, it's really useful for like sleeping. It tracks your sleep. Because one thing I've tried to really improve, as you guys know, is my sleep. And actually, usually when I sleep in hotels, my sleep's really bad. Last night I had 8 hours.
Nice. So this is why what I'm about to say is kind of why I'm like, as much as I was wrong, because I now have one, I still do stand by one fact.
What's that?
All it does is kind of tell me the next day how I did, but it doesn't actually change anything for me.
Well, you have to then figure out what you want to change, So like for me, it just shows me that like, it shows me how much I've slept, and it'll give me the motivation to sleep more, because it's going to say like...
Okay, so you're paying however much it is, a couple £100, to basically tell you what you know. No, you just need to see it written.
No, because
you
I don't know.
You didn't sleep much. I
know I didn't sleep much, but I'm saying that I don't know how much of a good night's sleep I had. For example, I could have gone to bed at midnight, got up at 8 o'clock, but I might not have slept. I might have fallen asleep at 3 a.m, tossing and turning all night, and now I can see how much I've actually slept. With my workouts as well, I can see how much I'm actually working out, not just in calories, but in like the strain. So I know if I can go, don't need to go harder today, don't need to go harder tomorrow. The recovery is the best bit, obviously, because it says like, it's how much you can work out today,
And by the way, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is awful because I'm still wearing it. I'm just the points I pick up on, like the what was I going to say? Like the sleeping thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Working out, recovery.
Well, okay, that's what I was going to say. If I had your phone for the next like 3 days, and I told you what your recovery was and what your percentage of sleep was and stuff like that, I think it would change your mood, and I could make them up.
Yeah, it would.
I think if I told you, if you were kind of there like, I'm all right, and I was like, oh, your recovery is like 4%.
Yeah.
I think it would give you a bit of like a bad...
Nah, it would. So it's why I like it though, because I'm like, okay, I've slept really badly, but also you don't know how much your bad sleep affects your health, because you're like, okay, I feel normal, I feel whatever, but getting 6 hours a night for the next like 20 years of my life could like really fuck me up. But it's like you don't know that. I used to go to bed at like 2 a.m, 3 a.m, play FIFA until then and go to bed, and I'd probably say I feel better now, and obviously I'm like all the health benefits like losing weight and stuff, but I'm like I can't tell the difference that much compared to now to then. But I'm getting 8 hours now, so I know that my health long term will be better,
Okay.
So it's still worth looking at the stats. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit, man?
I mean, I'm still wearing it. And
Yeah.
I'm still going to look and see what it is.
And ignore my backpack, guys, because I will take it off. But I have to charge. I lost my charger, so I'm charging it for this podcast, and then tomorrow I don't have one, so I'm taking all the juice I can.
So I wanted to know what there's. So there's a stress level.
Yeah, you put yours in the chat the other day, and I've just looked at mine, and
Mine's a lot higher now.
Oh, okay.
That was back then.
Look at
So
mine. Since I woke up, I've been stressed all day.
so it goes 0 to 3.
Randy.
What was that? Who does that?
Probably yours.
Fuck's sake. Thank you so much.
You can just
Can you
keep
throw it
mine
to
on.
me? No, it's not even charged, this one, but
Oh.
I actually have got someone to special delivery this tomorrow to me. So out of the way. Where'd you get this from? Where did you have it,
It's
though?
just on the table.
Oh, thanks, though.
You know, my sleep performance
Yeah.
was 76% and 100%.
Wow.
It's the last 2 nights.
Wow.
Banged it. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank
Mine
you.
last night was 91%.
Ooh.
And then the day before that, it was 71. The day before that was 100. 100%. 9 hours I slept one day. Anyway, this is boring. No one cares.
Yeah.
Next on the podcast agenda is my fucking beard.
Hey, here we go.
All right, so we had a podcast with Angry Gin. Shout out to him. I didn't want to mention it in that one, but then in this one, I went to the barbers this morning. We're recording this podcast on the same day we did the ginger one. And I was going to go to the barbers at home. I didn't. Chose to go to the one in London, which I used to go to when I was in uni here, at uni here. And it went well. He did my hair. Hair was perfect, as you can see, looking great.
Looks great.
Thank you. And it came to my beard. And I've had a long beard. I've not shaved it in a while. The last time I did was even before the charity match. And I was like, you know what? You can take a lot off, mate. I'm not sure the numbers. I never know what numbers I have on my beard. I know my hair, but I don't know what numbers to have on my beard. So he was like, oh, I said, can you take it all off, but leave a little bit on my chin, but just more off my chin than normal. So he's like, oh, two's okay. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then he goes, ooh, I can try a 3 if you want. And because I'm fucking socially awkward, I was like, I'll go with the one you suggested. 2's fine. And then he started doing it, and I was like, oh, I wish I said 3. And I was like, I don't want to change my. So anyway, I went through with it, and look at me, guys, man. Give him a double chin. It's just so annoying. And I'm like, oh, the boys, they're all like, oh, it's better than you think it is. But yeah, it definitely was better before. That's what you said.
So,
But I believe it.
me and John both said, like, well, John said, surely there's got to be like a way to hide it. And I was like, oh, like a scarf, you know? And then I thought, oh, a turtleneck. Because it'd be weird if you were just wearing a scarf in here. Turtleneck. Randy told me he used to wear a turtleneck to school.
No, I said as a kid.
Did you not go to school when you were a kid?
Yeah, but after school, I get changed and put a turtleneck on. No. If I went
Like
to,
a common thing. Like a...
if I went to like church or like a play, I'd wear a turtleneck.
How often?
Do you have access to any pictures?
Nah, maybe I'll ask my mum. She won't have them in this podcast, but I can get for the edit maybe. Do you have...
I can't imagine... Like, I've seen pictures of you from like... I don't know how old you were in a picture you've shown me, probably like 15.
Okay.
I can't... You're one of the least turtleneck imaginary people I can think of.
I actually
I don't know if that
worn
means
turtlenecks
anything.
in my 20s.
Since I've known you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But like not like in London, early Gold Cup days.
Give me odds of you wearing a turtleneck to JJ's fight.
I have one. I wore one.
To what?
Somewhere. To something.
Vegas?
No. To something I wore one for sure.
You got to wear a chain over the turtleneck as well, by the way.
What, like The Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find one. Maybe it's one of his fights. Maybe.
Well, the next one.
Okay, I'll do it.
I was giving you odds, but okay.
Oh.
No, you said
Shit,
you did.
okay. I'll see. I need to go shopping. But I've it's
Why
not a turtleneck.
did you just...
Mate, go. Oh,
Did you see that?
I'm losing weight. Go on my Instagram. I miss doing these posts, man. I'm gonna do them soon. But this only works when I'm fat.
No.
Look, what's good? Click like.
No,
Look, they got 60k likes. My most liked pictures are fucking me just saying click like.
no, but it's better that you're losing weight.
Yeah, true.
Because then you'll be able to show the same picture.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to show them like...
True. Go up though, because that's what I'm saying. I'm just starting to fall off in life. It's okay.
That's good.
That is, yeah. But I have to tag someone in it, don't I? Nah, I haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, that's charity match.
It'd actually be better if you did a picture like
26.
once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week of you in that same pose.
Okay, true.
And then in 2 years' time, you can go brrr, and that's a TikTok.
Brrr, yeah.
Brrr.
I'll do TikTok. Oh, my TikTok's paying now, so
Yeah?
yeah.
Why?
The TikToks you can. Oh, Joel, cut this out. No, leave it in. You can earn money on TikTok now.
Yeah, why is your TikTok banging?
No, I'm saying it's banging that they do that.
Oh, you said my TikTok's banging.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay.
I realized I'm even worse of a podcaster than I used to be. When in a ginger one,
And we were both shit at the start.
Yeah, I couldn't even get my words out. I was like, and he just answered the question. I didn't even know. I didn't even get my question out. I answered it. Like, bro, somehow I understood what I just said. Fucking hell.
So I have a deep topic to talk about. It's only deep if we make it deep, but it could be deep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was talking. It was me. No, it's not on there. It's not on there.
Okay.
Me, Talia, John, and James were sat there talking.
Why were you together?
Because
You, Talia, John, and James.
Talia
friends?
came in after a sidecast to meet me because we were going to dinner, but we had we had some time to.
Guess what we had? Italian.
No.
Oh, what did you have?
We ate. Okay, little tangent. We ate at this Batman place. There's a restaurant themed around Batman.
I've heard of this.
It was awful.
Yeah, well, I swear it always comes up with troops meals, right? And most people are like, no.
I don't think it
has
does.
come up before. And
Really?
Yeah. Someone linked it.
Park Row. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry if you were
Why
actually.
would you even choose to do that?
We were invited.
Okay.
Not by Park Row. We were invited by some friends to go to this. It says Michelin 2023.
Oh
right?
wow. Oh, so it's not okay. So it's not like it's not like Hard Rock Cafe.
No.
Got you.
It's very like. It's like.
But you
it seems quite classy. No.
You like
No.
Do you have like chicken tenders?
No. We go in.
Yeah.
Me and Talia order there's a steak to share. A big, what's the type? A tomahawk.
Interesting, because you were both used to be vegetarians, so
I was barely.
hypocrite number 2.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so we order a tomahawk and it says to share.
Well, that thing that Vic used to do on COD.
Yep. So we get that. I order a side of mashed potato.
Cream and spinach?
I don't like cream spinach. And broccoli.
What?
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's just not as good as creamy spinach.
Okay, so it comes. The steak was all right. Like it wasn't. It was nice with the sauce. It was nice.
Okay.
Peppercorn.
Yeah. Classic,
The mashed potato. 3 people had it, and everyone will agree, it was just potato. There was no seasoning. There was no butter.
Yeah.
There was nothing. It was just potato. The broccoli was boiled broccoli.
Oh, you poor thing, man.
No, but my point is, this is a Michelin star.
Yeah, you drown it with butter and stuff, you know?
Yeah,
right?
and I thought it was just me, but everyone said the same thing.
Okay.
So it was an awful restaurant. I don't know how we got.
Feeling like the Dark Knight, so like.
Yeah, so there's certain things like there's a painting that's in the start of the Joker.
Okay, great. It's not just like Batman, like in a
penguin?
costume. Like
No, that's the bar, and like one of the
okay.
rooms is like a themed Gotham City room kind of thing, and
Was that a frozen ice penguin on the top as well?
I didn't see that. That's how you enter as well. You go
cringe.
through that, and then you go down some stairs with
so
some.
cringe, man.
Just because you
That
weren't
was cool. Nah,
Just because you weren't invited.
I might go to this. It looks sick.
It's the food. Don't go.
No, I'm gonna order something better than just broccoli.
Broccoli.
I think it's your own fault that you ordered broccoli. What are you gonna get?
Broccoli.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, this place looks sick.
So you order that
cocktails? Good
that
cocktails?
painting, I think it was, that was just shown. Mm-hmm. There's a drink that you can order where they pour it from that.
Ooh.
They pour it
That's
from.
risky.
I feel like you're ignoring the painting. They pour it from the painting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can you go back to showing the painting? I thought you were talking about the thing that the guy's pouring out of.
No, they pour it out of the painting.
Hey Nick, next time you should use arrows, you know?
This isn't on YouTube.
Oh? If you're in full screen, surely
That
arrows
one.
work.
So, all right.
No, sorry,
So that
Nick. I'm
painting
so sorry.
has the drink in.
That's sick.
So then they bring the painting over, show you it, and then unscrew it at the top
Nice.
and pour your drink. From,
Oh, not into your mouth.
no.
Ah.
Well, then you get one sip.
Then they can put it into your drink.
Oh, that'd be weird.
I might open a restaurant where I want to open a restaurant where you get fed and you don't eat. You don't actually use your hands. You just sit there all day and just and they feed you.
That seems like something. That seems like a. Can I say this? That seems like something they're doing like Japan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, like a quirky restaurant.
Oh, yeah, sorry, quirky, yeah. I'm not sure why you chose Japan there.
I don't know.
That's right. I mean, it was for you. Anyway, back to the story.
So,
Some sort of story about something.
well, the story was a completely irrelevant point. I just wanted to say that place was terrible.
Oh, that was the point.
No. That was that. But
Your conversation with James.
you said, why were you, Talia, James, and John together?
Yeah, sorry.
So we were together, and I don't know how we got onto this topic, but we basically said, who are your friends?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And me personally, I consider a lot of people friends.
Okay.
That me and James were in agreement. John and Talia were in agreement. John and
Oh.
Talia wouldn't consider certain people friends that they've, like, for example, someone I've met a couple times, don't text a lot, but let's say Akinfenwa. I would consider, just because I saw him the other day at the EA event, I would consider him a friend.
Okay.
Do you consider... So it got to the question, like, how many friends do you have?
Would they consider him your friend, the other three? Like,
James would. John and Talia wouldn't. John and Talia were very much in agreement with a lot of it. They disagreed on some stuff, but me and James were in agreement on a lot of stuff.
Well, I think, the thing is, the definition, because, like, it depends what you define as a friend, because you could have a friend... Yeah, you're not...
Like, how many friends do you have? How many friends do I have? A rough amount. Are you talking 20, 30? Are you talking 200, 300?
No, I'm thinking I'm agreeing with Tyler and John here.
Really?
I would say 20, 30 friends. But then again, so Ben Foster, I've met Ben Foster once, ever, at the Freezy's Spotify event. Remember that one night?
Yeah.
Fellas thingy. I met him there. And we had a conversation, and it was a good conversation. He's, I love you, man. And I was like, yeah. I would not consider him a friend of mine. No, but wait.
No.
But I would say that we're friends. I would say he's my friend. I wouldn't go around saying, oh, yeah, Ben Foster's my mate. But if I saw him...
it out of the blue, though.
Like, yeah, but if I saw him, I would consider him a friend. Like
if I said to you, if I was like, oh... So he's not a foe.
No, a friend or foe.
Ben Foster.
Ben Foster. But I wouldn't consider him a good friend.
No. And that's how I saw it, is I have friends, better friends, and like best friends. I don't have a best friend.
Yeah.
But I've got like a close circle.
Yeah.
Better friends.
Yeah.
So, okay, if I ask you, are you and Ben Foster friends? What would you actually answer?
I'd say no.
Okay.
But then I think if because you're one of my good friends, so if John asked me, I would say yes. I think that makes sense. That's weird.
Okay.
Ben Foster's the wrong example, because I'm not trying to be like, oh,
no,
my
I
mate's
know.
Ben Foster. I'm not trying to say
the
that.
one actually example was...
I wouldn't say your mates with I can find one. I wouldn't say that.
Really?
Yeah, because I think for like a friend, it's like someone you actually would like reach out to, be like, hey, how's it going? Like you text him.
So that's their logic, is like, that gets it down to about 20 people.
Max. But not replying to someone. I can reply to someone's story, but that's not me being like, hey, what's good, man? How are you doing? You're my friend. Love you.
We were like, it's kind of someone you're actively maintaining a relationship with.
Yeah, but I would just say friends and then good friends. So I would say I've got a circle of 20 good friends, and I'd say 100 or whatever friends.
So you would consider them friends?
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. It's hard to how do you define it? 'Cause it's just words. But like but I agree with John and Talia in that argument. Like I would say they're not.
I feel like you're like really in the middle though, because you are still calling them friends. But do you know what I mean?
But they're not
like.
Okay. But I do not define a friend as someone. Yeah, I think for me, you have to. Someone you're gonna text and care about, or someone who will have an effect on your life is a friend. The other one are just like friends. I don't know.
See, me and Talia frame those other people as people that we get on with. We definitely get on with them. We're not saying we don't, but they're acquaintances.
Yes. So, like, for example,
I agree with. So I agree with what they're saying, but I wouldn't consider them friends. You know, it's just
okay. So this is good.
So we're gonna go through a circle and see who's our friend.
Well, you have a picture from fucking like 3 years. Huh?
4 years.
4 years.
395 days. This is Arsenal Barcelona in Champions League.
A long time ago, right? There's people there. Like, would you consider Manny a friend?
Yeah.
But
no.
Manny's a good one actually, because do you think it'd be weird if you would never ever text Manny like, oh hey man, what you been up to? And you wouldn't.
No, but then if like he has text me that.
But has it ever led? Then it's led to a question
like about babies and stuff, you know, or like how's baby doing? But after a story or something, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But Manny's like family though. You know what I mean? Like Manny's like family.
Okay.
Because he's the brother of a good friend.
Would you ever reach out to him? Like, would you text him? I'm trying to P money.
That's tough because of GTA. We kind of like met. Okay, yeah. Well, it's just tough, man. It's just different levels of people. I would say they're more closer than like Akinfenwa or Ben Foster. You know?
Does it change depending on the word you use? Like friend, mate, buddy, pal.
Mate can be anyone. But if I was like, I'd say like, oh yeah, he's my mate.
Oh, okay, then yeah, mate, yeah.
Mate's fair enough.
I'd be like mates with like Ben Foster, friend of Manny, good friend of like yourself.
Okay, because like John and Talia aren't friends.
Oh
yeah, we concluded that me and her aren't friends.
Wow.
Yeah,
but they were both kind of like willing to accept it. I think part of it was to make their
argument.
point. Yeah,
it is very. It is like a very pedantic thing. 'Cause it's like what? It's
no,
just
but
wording.
it's not. No, because it's not a pedantic thing of like I don't think they're wrong. Just it's interesting to see how they think.
Does that mean
whereas
if
I think
John
this.
had a party
Yeah.
and he said, I want Simon and Talia to come, he's thinking I want Simon and plus one to come? Or he's
Effectively,
like, I
yeah.
want Simon and Talia.
You are effectively saying Simon and I'm cool with Talia, so yeah. But you're not actively saying I want Talia to come.
I think the lines are blurred there. Yeah, not as actively as much as I would like you to come. No.
But you also said I wasn't your friend.
Yeah, but that's because I was being insecure and you make fun of me.
And then as soon as I saw it, I was like, I would consider him a friend. And
Nah,
he was
he's
like,
just-
yeah, you're my friend too.
He's a staff member. No, I'm just kidding.
I am.
Well, he literally
I would
is.
say you're a friend of me. I would say he's my friend.
Okay.
We've become pals.
Can you pull that picture up? I was trying to say my beard is better in that photo than it is now. And that is an awful beard. Zoom in on that. On top left. Fucking. Nah, on Instagram you can't zoom in.
That's doobie.
So I did admit though, a lot of times like there's a few people I wouldn't call friends, but because I've been secure. Because if they didn't, I'd feel bad if they then said, "Oh, I thought we were friends." So it is a mix.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick?
Well,
What camp are you in?
I'm very much. I
He's
always
camp.
get told
Oh,
off
sorry.
that I call everybody my mate, buddy, friend. So I'll meet someone once and I'll go, oh yeah, my friend thing, and they go, do you know them? And I go, yeah, I met them once. If I get on with someone, in my mind, we're friends.
That's kind of how I see it.
But then, okay, see when Josh
But
was
I'm trying to think of someone that. Okay, are you and JJ friends?
I would say we're friends. Yeah, we'll go up to each other and say hello.
And he knows who you are. He'll talk to you. He knows like what you do.
But this, now it's just getting like what do you
No,
want?
I'm just trying to. All I'm trying to do is
I
figure
know.
out the lines of.
But I will say that I think there's definitely a massive difference between a good friend and a friend. Like
Oh, yeah,
massive
100%.
difference. I actually consider only a small people good friends.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
yeah.
That's why I said like I even have like close group, better friends,
Yeah.
because the close group's like 10 people.
Do you think in your life that the troops people are your good friends?
What do you mean?
Do you consider like say the troops? But obviously,
Obviously, yes,
There's,
but-
no, there's more than that. Say obviously there's like Theo and that. But like say like do you consider them more friends than your school friends?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I actually do.
I think it's just like
Do you feel you have to speak to people a lot for them to be a close friend, or can you go 10 years without speaking to someone and still value?
not
tough
10
too.
years, but you can definitely go quite a long time. Like Sam, for example, one of my friends from home called Sam, I would still consider him like a close friend,
Yeah.
but I speak to him a couple times a year.
Yeah.
on
I have friends
text.
like that as well. Like, I still know that they're really good friends down the line, but also then I guess like. See that you lot, I talk to you all the time. So
Yeah.
So like the ones that I actually keep up to date with. But also that's also because that interest is similar as well, right? Because we all did this YouTube thing. So it's
Yeah,
like,
when
it's very
you're-
easy.
When you're a kid, you have like, or even like at the end of your school, whatever, you have similar interests, but they're pretty vague.
Yeah.
I like FIFA. I like football.
Yeah.
It's pretty vague.
I also
whereas,
saw
like,
Vic on that Sidelines documentary on the trailer. He was like, I actually feel like an outsider because I don't like football, which I actually feel
Yeah.
fair enough because we just talk about football all the time. But that's true. Like in our group, is everyone met each other through FIFA. Realistically,
yeah. Well, actually, I met everyone through GTA.
yeah. But like, but then again, when I met
Except
you,
JJ,
you JJ's friend, obviously. That's how I met you, and he came through FIFA. In terms of friendship, basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, YouTube and GTA, But I'd say I met a lot of them all and you all before you did GTA. Do you
Okay.
know what I mean? When did you meet Josh? GTA.
We played random Minecraft.
Did I meet you before you met Josh then? Does that make sense? Like, because you shot that Sweaty Goals video with JJ.
When
you
was
started,
that?
That was like 2011. 2011.
Yeah, because that was before I started
Before
YouTube.
you started, because you just
Yeah.
started the Gold Club.
Yeah, I met Toby before Josh,
Okay.
and that was before I'd start. No, I think I'd just started YouTube then.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, that kind of
No, I hadn't started YouTube at that
the
point.
group of us all came. The reason we're all good friends is because like we all had the same interests, So like YouTube, FIFA, GTA, COD, that type of thing. So we're all doing the same thing. In terms of, I'm talking about the ones who don't know each other. So like JJ to Lux,
Yeah.
or to Freezy, I know obviously Josh and Toby knew each other, you and JJ knew each other, so it's like that as well. But like we're all doing the same thing, and
Yeah.
also our jobs are all the same. So it's very easy to talk. Like if I talk to my schoolmates about like, rough week this week.
Yeah.
you know.
Average view duration was down.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What
So that helps as well. But but also I think there is something good in life about a good friend. They do help you a lot.
Yeah.
And who you surround yourself with as well.
But I think there's also something to be said for a friend that you don't have to speak about stuff. You can just meet them once every 2 years, shoot the breeze, and.
I do agree with that. I do really agree with that. But then also, I do agree with that. But also, it can be like, there can be an excuse to not talking to them. I've got friends where I'm like, we always say that, oh, we don't have to catch up. But I'm like, but we should though.
Yeah. Do you find it takes you a minute it takes you a little bit to get into the mindset to talk to people that don't do what you do?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like when I go back to my school friends, I'll be sat there for the first like half hour thinking like, what do I talk about? Everything I know is YouTube or
yeah. I do agree.
And then after half an hour, it's back to normal.
That's why when I moved home, it's quite hard because I was like, it's just like a different world. Because I was in London for so long doing all this stuff. Then you're back there and it's like no one cares.
Yeah.
But also, I won't get into that. But no, it's interesting.
I just found the whole thing.
What was your stipulation on best friends? Because what did we come to on that? Because you said something interesting.
I don't really have a stipulate. Like
you don't really have any. You said basically.
No, I don't really have any stipulations. I have best friends.
Who is your best friend?
I don't have one best friend.
That's like a school thing, isn't it? Like, oh, who's your huge best friend? I don't have a best friend either, but I would consider the troops like my best friends.
Who would be your MySpace top 8?
Wow. You're going.
That's really awkward. Is it even top 8?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is top 8.
On the page.
That's really awkward.
Nah, come on.
There's 9 other troops members.
Yeah, well, fucking
I'd go everyone except Randy.
That's fair, because I'm here.
He was the last troop.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I actually found out the other day, I got voted in, right, and it was like 5-4.
I think I suggested you. I might be lying.
No. By the way, I know who suggested me.
Oh.
I mean, by the way, you'll never guess who it is.
JJ.
No. You won't guess. He'll be the last person you guess.
Harry.
No?
That would have been my last guess.
Oh, okay. Not Vic.
Nah.
Okay.
Was he?
Yeah.
How do you know?
And also Vic was the one who put me down for the charity match. And all the one here just shit on Vic.
So wait, to qualify to the group chat for the troops.
Yeah, the troops are group chat.
Has anyone not made it in?
No. It's never been like a thing. It was the Sidemen plus Cow and Cow.
Yeah.
We had that for ages because
Twitter, right?
we didn't talk to Randy as much.
No.
Like we talked to you.
Yeah.
But then we all started talking to you a lot more, and like you were down here all the time. And
now, what happened was, this is my life story, okay, guys? So I don't want to know. So I was born.
God.
No.
Everyone get the pillows.
The pillows.
To sleep.
I actually okay. Well, I was gonna say something crazy. So what happened was, I used to obviously I was the back doing my home shit, and after my YouTube stuff, I started working with JJ for being like camera work, right? I started filming for him, so I used to come do stuff with you guys more. So that Vegas trip, I only went on that Vegas trip because I was shooting for JJ. But also you've all known me though. Everyone knew me too. So it's like a way to bring a friend to the thing without being like a random weirdo, you know?
Yeah.
So like I knew you, knew Josh, knew a bunch of the others, but that Vegas trip I was only there for a cameraman. But I think it's after Vegas though. I was hanging out with you guys more, so like just whack him in, I guess. But maybe I wouldn't have been in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just found that whole conversation really weird and interesting.
Yeah, but I
think it is two sides. Like me and Nick both do the same. Makes sense. We're related.
Yeah, but I also agree with both of you. It's just what you call them.
Yeah, I don't know. Because do you see it like there's a list of things that they would need to?
Yeah, I have really qualifiers, but I treat my friends as like more intensely because I think to be upfront, I'm probably more needy. So I need to have someone who's good. I would class like a good friend as someone whose house you could just go and sleep around.
No, but not good friend, just friend. Yeah. I don't think you have friends. You have good friends, and that's it.
Yeah, I think I just have like really good friends, and then just loads of people I get on with really well. Because if you're talking, you said like 200 to 300. I've got like 200 to 300 people that I probably get on with really well.
Yeah. There's just so many people that like. I'm trying to think of a good example right now.
That doesn't offend anyone.
If you had an
not even
party,
that. Just
if you had an unlimited party where you could invite all your friends. Would the people, for example, that you said Manny, would he be on your
I was
list?
going to say that because when Josh has his birthdays, he invites like 300 people. And I'm like, I don't have 300 friends. And also, I see people at his party. I'm like, I know Josh is not friends with them, but he's like acquaintances of.
Playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
You have to invite more people to fill the venue.
I know, right?
Like if you have if you hire out a club and then have 17 people.
Yeah, but I know. I can invite for my birthday. Okay, it's going to be a wild shout here. And it's not offensive to that person. I can invite to my birthday party. I'm Alex, and he'll go.
Okay.
But I haven't spoken to him in years.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But like, he goes to a YouTube party. Fuck it, why not? Right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's not a qualifier for me. I don't have like qualifying things to make someone a friend.
I got one. What about your list? 200, 300 people. Would you happily have all those people in your home?
Yes.
He does love, but he'll invite anyone to his house.
Friends. I'd invite friends to my house.
You're a bit of a friend slut, basically.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little slut.
Yeah.
I sent a picture of me as a kid to the group chat.
With a turtleneck.
Yeah, but I'm a bit younger than I thought I would be.
Are you wearing a turtleneck though?
Yeah.
If it's just a picture of you as a kid, I don't care.
No, you're gonna say it's not a turtleneck, but it is one. And I'm younger than now.
How does that make any sense?
Well,
I'm getting it up and it's
getting up. Well, to me as a kid, Nick. A bit noncy.
I don't think it's him.
That's definitely him.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I see why you said it's...
It's like it's folded down as well.
Huh?
The turtleneck's folded down. If you zoom in, you'll see it's folded down a little, like halfway.
It looks more like one of those ones, the guy in Big Bang Theory, where it's not a turtleneck, it's a...
I'm not a nerd.
What is it?
Howard.
Dickie? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Is this what Howard would wear in Big Bang Theory?
Well, I was a kid, so... No, but a little bit older than that, I used to wear a black one as well.
Cool.
Yeah. By the way, my mum must have thought I was like some sort of prodigy because she used to take me to all these shows. I used to do gymnastics.
Why? What?
A
lot of parents take their kids to like shows and gymnastics.
No, I don't. Yours did?
No, mine didn't.
All right. Well, I know what a turtleneck is. Oh, that thing. Okay, got you. Sorry. No, but I'm saying like she thought I was really, really smart.
Oh, I mean, you probably are for Nottingham.
Yeah, now look at me.
You look like you work in a steel mill, like...
What, as a kid?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know why.
Child labour in Nottingham.
Yeah, you works in a steel.
Yeah.
Whatever you said.
Mill.
See, I'm stupid. No, I saw a video. I saw a video of this guy tearing down a big building brick by brick on Twitter.
The chimney.
Yeah, you saw it. I was like, it's really interesting because they couldn't afford to... They couldn't knock it down with explosives because it would break other buildings around it.
Yeah.
So they just paid this one guy to climb this massive, huge, massive chimney. And he took it down brick by brick. But he climbed up the ladder with no rope.
Harness or anything.
Yeah, he just literally climbed up it. And then halfway through, he literally locks his leg into it and sits back and has a cigarette. Gets to the top, climbs over, like it's not safe, and literally is up there with scaffolding on, just hitting it brick by brick. And he got paid $7,000 for it, which back then obviously was a lot more than it is today. This guy, yeah. But I'm just like, how crazy is that? Like, it's just crazy how someone in an office can go, oh, we can't really afford to knock this down. Let's just see if someone can do it. Oh yeah, we'll pay him $7,000. So they can pay him $7,000 to do it, and he'll go and do it. It's just crazy how it's just crazy to me. You know, this the life.
That is weird.
Speaking of crazy to me, when I had this fucking haircut done, it took me like an hour and a half, by the way, because he did everything to me. He did did obviously the hot towel, washed my hair and stuff, and he like put some sort of like sort of thing on my face, like face mask essentially, washed it off and stuff. But he kept talking to me about politics the entire way through, and I was like, oh, I just don't care. But all I could say was like, yeah, it's crazy, crazy. So I keep giving all this money to the wars. We should be fixing our own NHS. And I'm like, I'm not disagreeing with you, but like, I just want to get my hair cut. But yeah.
I got a few TikToks. My whole For You page has changed recently.
Oh, good.
I've got a few TikToks.
Okay.
And I like them just to, I think I've only got 2 or 3 to be fair.
Okay.
Things like, what's the most mind-blowing fact you've ever heard? And I've got some.
Oh, I thought you asked him.
Unless you know one.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I was going to read them to you. It's kind of like, the what's good section, like the facts.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Yeah. Okay.
Thought you were going to say Harry Kane is all.
Harry Kane is younger than you.
I hate you.
Nick told me that. I didn't even have that idea.
Were you here when Ginge was here? And he said that.
When who?
So when Ginge, he said it to Ginge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I got something.
Okay.
Before we get into that, have you ever noticed? Like, I'm swear my hands are getting hairier. Anyone noticed that as you're getting older, your hands getting?
Can't say I've noticed that about you.
Did you notice that as you started to like?
Did you just say Nick, you're old?
Yeah.
No,
I swear my hands
haven't
have been this hairy.
noticed,
How about you, Simon? You got hairy hands? No, you haven't really.
Is it just on the bottom?
Just this side.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm that guy of X-Men, beast. And I've got my face is not very hairy either. Fucking hell, it better grow fast.
I've got to be
Anyway,
honest,
go on.
that one wasn't great.
Do it again.
No, it wasn't great.
Oh, okay.
As in, I've already got rid of it. What's the hardest would you rather question you've been asked?
I'm not sure.
So I've got some.
Okay.
I
don't know.
Would you rather live the life your parents wanted you to live or live the life you thought you wanted as a kid?
The life I thought I wanted as a kid.
What did you want?
Fucking rapper, performance people.
But what was like? You probably had something else, right?
No. Oh no, I want to be a con man.
There you go.
I used to watch Hustle. Remember that
So,
show?
what would your parents want you to be? You reckon?
Alive, I think.
Would you rather be alive or a con man?
I'd rather be dead. No. They want. I don't know. What they want me to be. I actually don't know what they want me to be. What did your parents want you to be? Fireman?
I'd assume like I don't know, a lawyer or a doctor.
You don't know that. I don't
I'd
think they care.
assume-
Do they care?
I don't
I
think
think
they
they
cared that
thought
much.
you were going to be a rugby player or a bouncer when you were young.
Oh, because I was wham as a baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My mum wanted me to be someone who makes sound and like sound effects for movies, like sound design.
That's pretty cool.
But that was when I was like doing audio engineering.
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, nah, I'm gonna be a famous rapper. She's like, grow up. She's like, instead, why don't you go into films? I was like, nah,
Well, like a Foley artist.
not Foley, but like sound design. So like, I'm by the way, I'm really good at it. I got like 100% in my essay, in my what do you call it, project. But by the way, I'm really good at it.
Cool.
By the way, if you do a video and you want me to put sound on it, I will do it better than anyone you know.
Okay, I'll test you.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. I made a dragon noise out of a pig.
Let's hear it.
No, I don't make it. I go and
Let's
get
hear
it.
your dragon noise.
But never. I got a pig screeching and pitched it down. Anyways, no one cares. But I was really good at it. Anyone don't want to hire me when I fall off. I've now fallen off, so I'm free for work.
Would you rather be fluent in all languages or a
Yes.
master of every instrument?
Oh, by the way, can I say something?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
I think if you are fluent in all languages, you are a master of all instruments. Because I think playing an instrument is a language.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Because I was listening to a podcast, and this guy was talking about the fact that he can play piano now with his eyes closed, and the only reason he can do that is because he's played for so long. So he's had the muscle in his mind to learn how to play piano, and he's massaged that muscle, and he's learned his entire life to play it, which is the same thing as if you were to learn a different language. If you're
Can
a
I
kid,
ask him to get me a drink by playing a G?
no, but he could play a multiple of notes together that could give you the emotion and give you the kind of the feeling that you want to get a drink. No, but okay. I would rather be, but they're very similar, which is why it's good. Would you rather? I'd rather be fluent in all languages. Yeah,
Same.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's more useful. But also, I'd love to be able to play all music instruments.
Would you rather have super speed, but it's only backwards, or be able to teleport, but it's completely random where you go?
Can I teleport back to the original location?
No, it's
Then
random.
the other one.
It's random where you go.
Well, who would want that? Who would want that?
I don't know.
like, okay, I'm just gonna teleport and never come back. what was the other one? I can't remember now.
Super speed backwards.
Yeah, turn that one. Wait, does it mean that when I'm walking backwards, it is a super speed, or can I choose to turn it off?
Let's say you have to. You have to have super speed.
I'll still choose it. I just never walk backwards.
Would you rather
Yeah.
find in your attic 1,000 cockroaches or one person
Dead or alive?
alive?
One person. Dead or alive cockroaches? Alive.
Alive.
Yeah, the cockroaches.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could
What
just,
if the person was dead?
well, I wouldn't then go. I would rather no.
Would you rather find a dead person than or 1,000
I'd rather
cockroaches?
then there's
Alive.
1,000 cockroaches still. I'd rather find an alive person than a dead person.
Really?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd rather find a dead person in my attic.
Well, no, but no. But if I find them alive, it means they didn't have to die.
Yeah, but then they've been living there like
Yeah, but
the
if-
whole time you've been living there. If it's dead, they could have died before you even moved in.
I would rather the person be alive than dead.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, because you'd have to you'd fight them, right? If you found an alive person in your attic, you'd fight them.
No. Okay, selfishly, yeah, I'd rather they be dead, but I don't want that person to die.
Right, yeah, but
Well, the person is a non-existent person right now.
Okay, then dead, yeah. But like, yeah. But I hope they're okay.
Would you rather have legs as long as your fingers, or fingers as long as your legs?
Legs as long as my fingers.
So you'd be like, your
Yeah,
legs
I'd be
would
a
be like
dwarf,
this.
Simon. Yes,
No, your legs would be this long.
yes. What's wrong with being short? A lot.
Nothing.
A lot
but
of people live
do
like
you
that.
think that your fingers could hold up you?
No. Wheelchairs are a thing. Well, you'd rather have 5 legs than a hand.
I don't know. That would be. I don't think I'd fit through a door.
You couldn't go anywhere. Yeah, no one would like you.
Give wet willies from really far away.
That's gross. I hate wet willies. I've always hated wet willies. In my opinion, in these questions, one of the grossest things ever. I think it's that. Yeah. What's something everyone finds normal, but you find it to be gross? Wet willies. They're gross.
No one thinks it's
No
normal.
one thinks it's normal.
No,
Yeah.
Hence why when you do
those who do them think it's normal.
No, but they don't because you do it to them and they're like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, but I hate people who do it then. Grow up, do something else. What do they get smacked in the face? And get wet
How
willies?
many times are you getting wet willied on a daily basis?
I've had it done in my life a few times, and I'm like, you're a sicko.
Last one. I
Yeah.
think you've answered it before, but would you rather have the ability to effortlessly run at 100 miles an hour or fly at 10 miles an hour?
Well, now I'm like a hypocrite. I'd rather fly at 10 miles an hour.
What? I'd run.
I want to fly.
100%.
I've had this conversation before. I want to fly. I can. Oh,
He's so
I
useless.
don't run because I can get to like places quicker.
Yeah.
Effortlessly as well. Oh, no. Oh, I'd love to know the answer to this question. If someone
There is no answer. It's a personal preference.
I want to know. Would it take me longer to get to my house in Nottingham by flying at 10 mile an hour or by running at 100 mile an hour?
Running.
Flying. It would take longer to fly.
Sorry, yeah.
It would take longer to fly.
Yeah. That's probably the answer. But like, would it though?
Yes.
Because you can take a direct line with a road.
Running,
you
you can almost take a direct line.
no, you can't. You have to go on roads.
What?
You can't run through buildings.
No, but when
Well-
you get to like the
Hit fields.
sticks,
Okay,
yeah.
get to the field, big tree in the way. Oh no. I run
Whereas
around
I'm
it
going
now.
100 miles an hour, I can just run around it.
Free map tools. You don't have the answer to this, Nick.
Okay.
Oh, you
no,
kinda
no.
do.
So is that in
I just
miles?
went to Nottingham because I didn't want
As the
to.
crow flies.
Yeah, so it's 110 miles versus 130 miles. So an extra 20 miles.
1,000, by the way.
1,000 miles.
No.
Oh,
109.
No.
Sorry, yeah.
I was going to say it's not 100,000 miles to Nottingham.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Literally.
So you're doing an extra 20 miles, but going 10 times the speed.
But this is not. Oh, okay. Is this actually? Does this take into account like elevation and that?
You're effortlessly running. I struggle with that word.
Elevation. I'm saying like I could fly over stuff, but yeah, okay, fine. I could fly over like a tree.
That's in a most direct way you can
So
go.
if trees don't exist,
That's
Do you
gonna
know what
take
as the
you
crow
a-
fly means?
straight line.
Yeah.
As a crow flying through the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine then. Fine. Water.
What?
We've done this.
You can run 100 miles an hour over water. I thought this was wrong, but you can.
Yeah, you can. Well, listen, guys.
Yeah, but you're also you're forgetting like if you can fly, you have no fall damage. So that's kind of it doesn't matter how fast you can go. No fall damage is sick.
Only if you activate flying.
Okay, but you're gonna.
Are you?
Why you
How
not?
many people have walked into walls?
Okay. Me and you, right? Me and you go
Got
for
you
lunch.
there, didn't I?
Me and you go for lunch right now.
Yeah.
Okay, at the place across the street.
Yeah.
I just jump out the window. You have to go down a lift.
Well,
Upstairs.
we're both lonely at that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, let's go race. Who gets there first?
Probably me at the fire escape.
No. I'll still win because I can jump out the window.
Yeah, but the fire escape's like there.
Oh, so you just run down. What? You can't. Hold on. You can't run down the stairs at 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
You got to go through a door.
Yeah, 100%.
What? Okay.
You can 100% go up and down stairs at 100 miles an hour if you can run effortlessly. I said it right that time.
Yeah. The effortlessly is a good stipulation.
I don't think there's ever been a podcast in history to talk about the same things as we have. We must have done like 10 tier lists of like TV shows.
All right, well, I've got another one.
No, I'm down for it though.
No, that was all my would you rathers.
Okay.
This is creepy facts about the human body.
No. If in here it tells me that my intestine is like 10 mile long, don't read that one.
Okay.
Makes me cringe.
All right, first one. Your intestine.
Good one, man. Good one.
If you wear glasses which change your vision vertically, after a certain amount of time, your vision will correct itself. So you'll see it the right way around.
Yeah, because isn't it true that we don't?
You see it already flipped.
We see upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you wear something that flips it, after a while, your brain will readjust.
Mad.
Then you can take the glasses off and you'll see everything upside down.
Mad.
Yeah.
Isn't the body impressive, guys?
The inside of your cheek and your rectum are
No.
lined by the same type of tissue.
Damn. Interesting.
So when you're doing, like when you're licking your own cheeks, kind of rimming yourself.
Yeah. I wonder if it feels so good.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. The front of your tongue is curious. It will chase the dentist around your mouth and you aren't even aware of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Tongues are a weird thing, by the way.
Yeah, because you can't say the word. That's
I
why.
said tongue. I think, all right. Oh, what are the odds? Are we real or not? I don't know.
Are we what?
Are we real or not? I don't think we are. I really don't think we are.
I think we are.
Nah, we're not real. Did you know, boys and girls, that sharks were around before trees existed?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
10,000 years before, I think, as well.
Yeah, why did you watch Joe Rogan clip?
No, it was on one of these TikToks that I saw. Did you know mammoths, woolly mammoths were around when the pyramids were being built?
Yeah, woolly mammoths not that prehistoric. They're not
Yeah, but when the pyramids are being built.
Yeah, they're not that long ago. Woolly mammoths are new, recent.
Yeah, but when the pyramids are being built. So people are just cutting about building a pyramid.
Yeah.
And there's a woolly
mammoth.
mammoth.
Probably a dingo around as well. Is it dingo?
A dingo?
No, not dingo. Dodo.
Here, I've actually got an intestine fact.
Hold on. It's the Post Malone went on Joe Rogan. I listened to it on the way back somewhere, and it was like 4.5 hours long. Joe Rogan was like, "We're gonna end the podcast now," and Post Malone was like, "Nah, let's keep going, man." 4.5 hours long.
Why did he say it like that?
It's how it sounds. So chilled and laid back.
Your intestines know what shape they're supposed to be in.
Fuck off.
And can move themselves.
I hate them. Ugh.
So if you had to be like cut
There's
open.
no way we're just random, by the way.
If you had to be cut open
Yep.
and they have to take your intestines out,
Yep.
afterwards they would just shove them back in. Doesn't matter how. They'll fix themselves.
I believe it, because we're amazing. Honestly, we definitely are not just random. There's no way. Is there a way? No, there is a way. If the world's so long, which it is, like it's been around for so long, so many millions of years, there is a way. But it's just
because they evolved.
It has to evolve,
work,
yeah. Fucking hell. And that thing we were on about, the apple in the box thingy. God, I hate life. It's fucking so annoying. No, I do love life. It's like, it's just crazy. Like, didn't they found something? They found like NASA got some dust back from an asteroid after like 7.5 years, and apparently it's meant to tell us the meaning of life, but I think it's waffle. How do you get the meaning of life out of a bit of dirt?
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
what is the meaning of life?
Figure out where all like life is, what it's
In the
made
world.
from.
Yeah, I know. I do love all this stuff, but what I hate about it is that I'll die before figuring it out. They're like, we're going to find out the answer to the universe on December the 22nd, 2200, and I'll die day before that.
It sounds like you're watching cults.
I'm not watching cults.
One of the troops members was to be in a cult.
Yeah.
Who would it be?
No. If
Both.
one of the troops...
Both.
Oh, leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be in a cult and lead a cult.
Okay. Right. Okay.
We'll go be in a cult first.
Yeah. Get your answer, and on one, we say go. Okay?
Okay, wait. Okay. 3, 2...
Be in a cult, right?
Is there not a lens cap on that? Nick's trying to take a photo of us and he's got a lens cap on the camera.
Oh, so cute.
All right, so 3, 2, 1 answer.
Be in a cult.
Be in a cult.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, Harry.
Ethan. Oh, interesting.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like... Oh, this is going to sound really mean. I feel like... For good reasons, I feel like Ethan could be persuaded of something.
Oh,
Like someone could be like, "Come with me, Ethan. I've got a barrel of gold in my cave," and he'd be like, "Okay, cool."
He'll go, "Oh yeah, the bag. I'll do that."
No. I'm not saying it's greedy for money. I'm saying like he's just like Ethan seems like he can like adjust himself into different situations quite well.
Okay.
He could be in.
You think he gets suckered into a cult?
I think he could get suckered into a cult. I mean, we all could. That's why cults are a thing.
Yeah.
People are prone to that. But
I think the obvious answer, which I thought you were going to say, was JJ.
Oh, he's very
he's quite
impulsive.
Yeah, he's very impulsive and he's quite trusting.
He is very trusting. Yeah, no, JJ could for sure, but JJ wouldn't.
He's still a good read of character, but he is still trusting in terms of like, I think he would listen to them long enough for them to convince him.
Yeah, JJ's a good answer as well. Yeah,
but Harry was more just
because
I feel like he would just align with something in the cult.
I think okay.
You know what I mean. Like,
I think Harry could join like a golf cult.
Yeah,
but he'll more do it willingly. Harry would more willingly join a cult, knowing it's a cult, but just love the topic.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying tricked into a cult.
Oh,
I think he would.
Okay,
I think join a cult. I think he would hear something like, "Oh, we've got a paradise where you don't have to work.
Yeah,
you have to play golf every day.
Yeah." But also we then have to harvest your organs. He's like, yeah, cool, man. But
now
I'll
we're
play
all
golf.
in 35 years. We're all going to have a drink that kills us all.
Really?
He would go, yeah. 35 good years though.
I thought you were telling us something.
Oh no,
telling me a fact.
All right, I'm most likely to run a cult.
Yeah, I told you before the podcast started, but it still looks.
That's not no two ways a secret. It's not.
And by the way, because I also think Lux is one of the. I think Lux would be. I like Lux as like a leader. He's a good leader, I think.
Okay. I reckon. Who do I reckon to start a cult?
I think he's the only answer.
Nah.
Who else will start a cult? Because like you have to understand that like he's trying to brainwave people.
I feel like Josh might be the same as that though.
Really?
Yeah.
Start a cult.
Yeah. Who would you say?
I think Lux. He's got a very.
Lux is a solid answer.
He could convince you of things. I feel
yeah.
Like. Yeah.
Luke's the type of guy to be like, oh yeah, I've been a serial killer for the last 10 years. And I'd be like, yeah, believe you.
Cool.
It could be a nice cult, by the way. I'm not.
Yeah. We're not saying it has to be a horrible cult.
I'm not saying he has to be a bad man. By the way, obviously the serial killer that it would be a bad man. But I'm saying like,
Is it just the troops?
Yeah.
Oh, because Danny Aaron's would.
No, Danny Aaron's is top to join a cult.
Yeah, for sure.
He would never be able to lead his own because I think one person joins and overtakes him.
He could lead the cult of people like himself.
Nah, but again, I think someone joins it.
True.
That's just him with a little bit more brain sense and overtakes him. They would just have a fight to the death, and I think they'd both die.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also agree that Ethan is most likely to join a cult.
Really?
Yeah, and Harry not so much.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm saying Harry willingly, by the way.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying being tricked into it.
I think the question is like, who's going to get brainwashed?
Okay.
And in a cult, you have to spend a lot of time around a lot of all these people all the time. You basically live with them, and I don't think Harry would vibe with that.
Yeah, but I don't think Ethan would.
No, I think JJ is more likely to be scammed than join a cult. So I think he's more likely to give someone his money or give someone his time or whatever, but he wouldn't go into like a community and be like, oh, this is cool. Whereas I'd be like, but by the way, the best one is like, I see Bez on TikTok, like playing clubs and he like fits in, or he like plays football and he fits in, or he's doing Sidemen and he fits in. Bez just fits in with people, apart from Faith. I'm just joking.
Wow.
No, that was just a joke. I like that podcast, bickering.
Yeah,
that's like us.
Yeah. You make us always sound like an old married couple.
Yeah.
Like there was something you said to Ginge last week that was.
Well,
you were like, oh, I've changed for you.
No.
You're talking about your accent, and he was like, yeah, I changed for you.
I meant anyone in London,
Sure.
I just talk so differently. I'll show you the clip a minute ago. In a minute, what I'm talking about. I talk so differently. It's crazy.
You're actually able to talk about then.
Yeah. So I've given myself a fucking speech impediment by not being real to who I am. Oh, I've changed a lot in a bad way. I've been molded by my surroundings. Take me back to who I was. Northern kid. Yep. Sorry. What?
That might be a lesson that you could learn from your life.
Yep.
Is there anything else you could learn?
Which one's that?
The middle one. What big lesson could people learn from your life?
Well, you go first. Because what could... hard working, yeah.
But I always feel like that's like a...
Boring. It's boring.
Yeah, it is boring. And the whole like JJ answer, like I like to prove you can do anything. If you really throw everything out. I do get it and I like it, but I feel cheesy saying it.
Yeah.
So...
Well, what's been a key to your success that people wouldn't instantly realise then? Because that's kind of what people could glean from you. Can't say nothing.
Grinding.
Yeah,
because I don't want to say hard work because I feel like it's not hard work. I've enjoyed everything. And hard work can't be hard if you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. But being consistent.
Yeah. Like the grinding, like, even though I enjoyed making videos, and effectively that's like saying to someone that likes watching films, you could watch films all day. It was an excessive amount. So I'd say that. But
by the way, I'll say to what big lesson can people learn from your life? I'll say learn from both of us. Or one thing I've learned is that definitely hard work and the grind is so much more important than like talent.
Yeah,
so much more. Because I would count myself.
Talent can only get you so far.
But it literally can. Because I would count myself early on as someone who's creative. So I used to really care about like what I was making and what I was doing. But in reality, it doesn't matter. It just matters how much. It matters how much you can put out there. In terms of YouTube, back in the day, like, all of you boys, Sidemen. Well, I'd say you. The best thing you guys did is just get videos out there.
Yeah.
In the early days. Because they were good videos, obviously, but it wasn't like Mr. Beast nowadays. It wasn't like groundbreaking. It's just like posting every day. And then you, Josh, Vic, that whole grind as well. That's really a big part of the success. So I wouldn't say all of you because Harry did it different. He made less videos, but bigger. JJ was like in between, really.
He went through phases of both.
Yeah, he was. Well, yeah, for sure. But it's just like, definitely. But then even he's probably a definition as well of hard work over talent. He gave himself talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his talents is what he's being able to give himself talent, but it's not enough in this life to be creative or just to be good at something. You have to you can do both. If you can be creative and then grind at that, that's even the best. That's like the Taylor Swift of the world and like Beyonce and stuff.
Do you think that, like, for example, because Messi obviously worked hard.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is obviously like the definition of hard work.
Yeah.
But he's hard work versus Messi talent.
Yeah.
But Messi also worked hard to take him clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if Ronaldo had the talent of Messi,
yeah. But I think also one thing in that argument as well, it's like again, Messi. Because obviously footballers are employed, aren't they? That's your job. So that's like I think it's easy in that sense. I mean, I've always struggled to actually just work. I've struggled to like, I'm gonna make a song today versus or make a video today versus like I have to make a video today. You know,
Yeah.
you got no boss. Whereas Messi has to turn up to training. He has to do that. You know. So my point is saying that like he doesn't have to work hard because he's got the talent to just play.
True.
Whereas like he's still gonna go to work. You know, he's still gonna show up. But yeah, I guess like you don't have to.
That's
do as
actually
much.
that's something. Is you said what do you attribute to like doing well, being able to be my own boss.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I feel like not in like a arrogant or mean way. I think some people aren't made to be their own boss. Some people are. Not in terms of they're designed to work for someone else, but it's like if you have to work for yourself and you're like, okay, I have to do 10 hours today, a lot of people will put it off because you're allowed to because it's yours.
That's me. I'm bad at that. I in terms of like the be your own boss, I'm good at like finding out the work to do or like the kind of work to do. So I'm good at like, oh, okay, I'm going to try and make this video or make this like stream. I'm good at setting it up or figuring an idea out, all that stuff. What I'm not very good at doing is like applying myself. So it's podcast. I'm always here for this podcast all the time. I never miss that. But it's because it's a group of us. Like I have to come here or there's no podcast. And then you guys lose out or whatever. Whereas at home, if I don't film, I lose out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I don't care because I don't care. You know? But like, that's why I'm hiring people now for my work and stuff. So I have a reason to go and do it. Because, you know, just earning money is not enough for me to go and do something. Whereas, like, a lot of people, that's enough, which is good. But I can't do that. I can't. That 10 hours thing, I can't wake up in the morning and go, right, I have to do 10 hours today.
Yeah.
So I don't have to.
Are you going to say something?
I was going to say a big one, I think, for you guys that you've missed is, as well, big lesson is you've found a group of people that are like-minded.
Yeah. Who you
That is
surround
huge.
yourself with is, like, huge.
That's why I'm trying to get back to London now, because that's what I've missed. Like, I don't have that at home. Like, there's no pressure. There's no pressure whatsoever. Whereas when I'm around you lot, I find reasons to like, you know, get work done, you know? That's just good. It's a good one, yeah.
As cheesy as it sounds as well, if you take a risk, you have to go, like, fully into it.
You have to, and also when you are, I say one big lesson I've learned, which I still don't even understand. I've not done it, but is when you're on, you have to go push then. Like when you're like Ginge say, when he's on, you have to go full force now.
Yeah.
Like never miss a day.
Like he's going doing podcasts in the morning, and he's get a train home so he can stream.
Yeah.
Most
And
people would take a day off there.
for sure, yeah. And I've done it many times. Many times I've had like stints where I've done, even the like GTA, like last year when it was popping, I was like, it was really, really popping. So I should have been endlessly streaming. But even in the GTA stuff, I chose not to do the whole Mandem stuff because I didn't want to. But in realistically, I should have just done it. Because that's the community.
Yeah.
I don't do stuff like that. I don't seize opportunities.
That's a
I don't
hard one though,
care.
because I don't think that's a lesson people could learn. Because ultimately, you were more keeping true to you,
Yeah.
which is also part of it.
True. Not selling out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
So it's half and half.
But then also like sometimes selling out.
Oh yeah, but
Okay. You're playing in Premier League, right? You're Riyad Mahrez. Is that a good example? Because he's kind of like he was sort of at the end of his career. How old's Riyad Mahrez? 32, 33. But what I'm trying to say, you're in the Premier League, right? You get an offer in for Saudi. Do you take it or not?
but that's not a lesson to learn. 32, yeah.
Wow.
That's not a lesson to learn from your life.
No, it's not really.
That's just a preference. Like, do I prefer what I'm doing over the money I'll earn,
Yeah.
or do I value money and I still get to do it, just not at a higher level?
Yeah. One thing I'm thinking, well, this might be off topic now. One thing I'm learning though is I heard someone say it. I'm not sure which player it was. He was like, yeah, but I could. They were saying they don't really care about football, but they care about their family. So he was like, I'm gonna go and earn as much money as possible to then be able to give the money to my family, to all my family. Whereas I think I live my life on like, oh, I'm okay. No, sorry. My family's okay, but I'm talking like wider family. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do really well, you can change the lives of so many like after you. That's the important part, like legacy and all that stuff. Your grandchildren. But anyway, different.
Yeah, I mean, like I think, you know, if any of the, let's say the Sidemen got offered 100 mil for a year,
Yeah.
you can't do any YouTube stuff, but you go play football.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
we're going to take it
Yeah,
because
but-
that 100
yeah.
mil is going to benefit a lot more.
I also think there's definitely a difference between theorizing that and getting offered it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
100%.
head you're like, oh, you know, yeah, would I take that? Would I not take that? Someone gives you a check, 100 million if you do this. You're like, okay, I'm probably going to do that.
Another one Nick just said is not taking yourself too seriously, which we do sometimes, but
Yeah. I don't.
in the grand schemes of people,
Yeah.
I don't think we do.
No.
I mean, JJ is a very good example of that because he went through a phase of taking himself seriously and did the whole like evolving thing. like refused to do anything stupid on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And firstly, hated it. Secondly, didn't really get him anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, he released a couple songs, but they didn't do as well as the songs now.
Yeah, and now he's okay. And also, but he's also done so well that he knows that, like, the reason he's done well is because of him, not his, like, persona, you know?
Yeah,
so, like,
he hasn't got into the game being serious.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he turn it now?
Yeah, no.
So I saw a clip of, like...
him doing the glizzy.
Yeah, we live in a reality where this, and it's Tommy Fury training with Tyson Fury, like boxing, could lose to this, and it cuts to JJ going...
yeah. But that's the... What is the the NPC streamers?
Yeah.
That one guy, isn't it? He's like... You donate enough money, he just like the...
Glizzy mode activated.
Yeah, that's jokes though.
Someone did that we know.
People were like, oh, well maybe JJ.
Nah, someone did the like Glizzy mode activated. I saw that one.
Yeah, but I stuff like that. But not taking yourself seriously is actually really... It means you don't care about the value someone else puts on you. You're just more like yourself.
Yeah.
But then again, like, Ginger was right as well when we were talking about... he was saying that, the reason certain brands don't want to work with him is because he's just like, very aggressive. That's also being true to yourself,
But that's where it's, he could... Ginge, for example, could earn a little bit more money if he changed a bit.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But he's not.
No,
Fair enough. Like, taking the smaller hit, but he gets to still be him.
Yeah. For sure.
Now, I think my favourite takeaway from you lot is you know where to put your energy, because you don't, if something, you can't directly affect something, you guys don't put energy into worrying about it. Like, a lot of like political stuff people spend a lot of time learning to debate and argue about. You guys just don't have
but that's also a negative.
Yeah, but you can't have any impact on it. I used to spend all my time worrying, but now I'm actually using my energy more wisely.
But surely we actually have a following, so we could.
You
Although
can
I do
influence
actually...
other people's minds than the actual thing, probably.
Yeah, but like, say I was like, oh, I should really push for my audience to vote for this.
Yeah, but then you'd have to be super well informed to feel confident to make a decision like that.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's also just like, I think you can't sit there and go like, vote for this.
Nah.
I don't know. It feel weird. I'm doing FIFA videos and then trying to get my audience to turn to vote for something like completely irrelevant to it.
That is true as well. A good lesson for people is like, you have to also stick to your niches, like your what's doing well.
Yeah.
You can't necessarily, like, I've never really understood that. But to be fair, you do like a variety of things on your second channel, say, but they're still the same thing, aren't they? It's still quite gamey.
Yeah. Gamey
or
like
quizzy.
Yeah.
But then like, that's quite good actually. But some people could be stuck in like Minecraft and you can't get out of it.
Yeah.
I'd hate that. Imagine
well,
that.
that was
Oh,
okay. That was one of the. That's a lesson for YouTubers.
Yeah.
That was the first thing Jay just said. I did like 10 FIFA videos, and he was like, "Don't just do FIFA, because people will only watch for FIFA, and then you'll do something else, and everyone will go, I don't care." Yeah,
that's why I still like the actual like common sense stuff on YouTube rather than these like specialists, or that the algorithm doesn't know your channel in terms of FIFA. Or it's like, no, it's just the audience. Like, if you're just FIFA, it's the audience, not the algorithm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's like your audience, just aren't interested.
Next subject is this week's Cyber Sunday.
Oh, it's a banger. 20v1 with speed.
Oh, nice one. I was gonna say I don't even know what it is, and also I was like, I swear you haven't got any recorded, but you've got that one.
Yeah,
I forgot. Next week, what's next week's video? Have you got any more recorded? That's what you have.
I don't think we have.
I think they were talking on the podcast.
They're literally,
you're a bit fucked.
Yeah,
they're talking in the chat right now about it.
I went downstairs to get your bag. When I got your bag, and they were talking about it then. I ran to give us an idea. I'm like, Brian got any?
Yeah,
I'll give you 10 out of 10.
They haven't. Yeah, speed 20v1 might be the best one.
Yeah, I heard this from everyone.
Yeah, although I don't want to say that because I feel like everyone flip flops so much,
and they're all different.
Yeah, but everyone, like we left, for example, when the day we did Gideon and Logan Paul same day, we left that and everyone was like, yeah, both of them were amazing.
Yeah.
And then a couple of the Sidemen were like, oh, the Gideon one wasn't as good. It was still good, but wasn't as good. And then a few people said, oh, the Logan wasn't as good.
But I think there's a difference between what you guys think is good in terms of how the shoot went and then also how the video will be at the end.
But this is before the video's even seen.
Okay.
It just changes after a few days because they start thinking, oh, I can't actually remember anything.
Yeah, but also, because I think one of the things that you guys would define as like a success by someone doing it is not how funny they were or like how the video will be, but it's more like if they just do what you tell them to do, or how you guys give instructions. Because I heard you guys say that Speed
was
did what you
perfect
said.
at that.
Yeah,
he literally we'd say it to him in his ear, and as we're finishing it, he's already doing it.
Yeah,
or like saying it. Weirdly, the only thing he wouldn't do, which we had on there, was wear a Messi shirt.
Damn.
That's actually it.
True to his,
and we were
Ronaldo
like,
fan
they were going to get him to do some weird stuff.
Yeah.
And the only thing, it was quite weird because he got uncomfortable but didn't want to make a fuss.
Say no. Oh yeah, okay.
So he was like, "Oh no, man, I hate Messi. I hate that guy. I hate that guy."
Yeah.
We were like, okay.
He said that, but isn't there a clip of Messi scoring once and he takes off a Ronaldo shirt to reveal?
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. But I think that is also because like that is over the top funny, if that makes sense. Like that was like Ronaldo's gone to Saudi or something.
Yeah,
Messi
you're getting a
scores.
viral moment
There you go.
where he scores a free kick and you take that, like, that moment is mad.
He scores a free kick as well. Yeah.
Whereas him wearing a
Like in a Sidemen video, not
him,
that it's a small thing, but it's
where
like
he's just
random.
wearing it for a solid couple minutes
Yeah.
and it's done.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I think he puts it straight back on, right?
Yeah. I saw his little. Do you watch his vlog? I say little because it's short. His vlog before the charity match. In his hotel room. It just seems really normal then. I like seeing the little moments where he's just himself.
He was about to put the shirt back on.
Yeah,
Whereas the Sidemen one, he's wearing it for like a solid however long.
Yeah. I get that.
But yeah, he was just the most, him and Kai both just had, I'd say, the most natural.
Yeah.
Like they just do it.
You know how John always puts what was it out of 10? This is video number 1, right? It has to be.
Should be, yeah.
Because also,
I assume
like,
so.
what's the last? What's the number 1 right now on the channel? Like while filming this, obviously, when we're filming this, the speed one's not out yet.
It is. Sorry, it's taking its time. Charity match highlights.
Ooh.
But
What are they on right now?
yeah, 10 mil in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so I actually think it will overtake.
Maybe Speed could be number 2 for like a day or 2, 3
And then
days,
overtake
and then
it.
and then for sure 1.
He was just so good. The only thing I think he was bad at, which isn't really an issue, was the start.
Yes
Girl
or no?
comes forward.
Yeah.
Yes, no. Bro had a whole conversation. That was genuinely 30 minutes to get through. It was actually probably longer than that. Probably like an hour.
I think everyone who does that outside of like Harry, I think they underestimate how
hard it is
nerve-wracking that is.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't seem that bad. When you watch it, it seems bad, but like just the concept, like Speed's not gonna like, maybe he's watched all the Sidemen ones, but he's not gonna watch.
It's partly that, and partly I'm gonna throw Con under the bus here, because these men are brief the girls,
Right.
and it's meant to be go up and just say, "Hi, I'm Simon," and they can say their age, or where they're from, or whatever they can say a little sentence, but the main point is just, "Hi, I'm Simon," and then he goes, "Yes,"
and then walk off.
yeah,
It's not a
because
conversation.
by the time he had the dates with them, he had already had a full-on conversation with all of them. We were like, "Well, you've done the video."
That's why Harry's one was so good, because he was like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry,"
So I'm going to come to Con's defense here.
Okay.
I reckon he does do that, but I reckon at the start, some of these girls didn't really know what the context for these videos was.
That's true.
And it didn't matter. And
I think they do by now, though.
No, but now they do, and now just getting a no and then leaving the video in that moment, the moment is bigger there now for
Because
them.
also,
no, I get that.
not
That
only
makes
just
sense.
girls watching these videos before, but also like after a while, once you or the team has to go out there and find the agencies to then get, I think it's just people know now in the industry they will know what this is now by now.
Yeah,
There's no way, and again, and a lot of those girls who go on there, no offense to all of them, but a lot of the girls who go on there are like wanting to do careers and stuff in the content. Like there's that the girl on the boxing who took her top off, and she's like there's content now, right? So not hating, like get attention for sure and get like out there. But
there was one girl in it who was on Sideplus as well.
Wow.
And we did a whole thing about like it was called Talking Shit. It was like a section chatting shit.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, and she was on that, and then she was in this, and we went, wait a minute, we know her.
Yeah.
What?
Do you still do talking shit?
No, chatting shit.
It
It was chatting shit,
I
right?
swear it was part of the new season.
Yeah, we did like the way we did it. Go on to this next topic. The way we started doing it was get a brand new show concept, film 4 of them, I think 3 or 4 of them, put them out, start record, or like save them, start recording another thing.
Okay, yeah.
Like a new show.
Yeah.
And then basically, if it gets a really good reception, we can come back to it.
Okay, got
but
you.
check something else, because something might get a better reception.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then...
So chatting shit was not a good one.
I think it was. It just felt a little bit like a... I don't know. We're really trying... We're having like a big internal thing right now of like, what do people want to see? And this From the Sidelines is getting such love.
Yeah, I was going to ask about this. So in this...
It's all out now by the time this goes out.
Yep, so go and watch it, guys. You crying, what is this all about? Are you even crying?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But
okay.
They basically... I know. I told Talia and she was like, what? I've never seen you cry.
Yeah, I've never seen you cry.
No. The last time I cried was like a funeral like 10 years ago.
And I also feel like if you were going to cry, you'd stop yourself.
Yeah, well, it's because they like carried on asking me questions. But they basically asked me a question about like charity and someone I knew that we'd done stuff with that died.
Oh, man.
And yeah, they asked me a couple questions and
it
just hit me in the...
That's sad.
Hit me in the feels.
I literally would...
I got a little bit annoyed though that it was in the trailer because it looks like a really like...
Yeah.
It is dramatic, obviously, but it looked like a... Like, here we go kind of thing.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, you just caught a good angle of you just like, readjusting yourself. And I was like, actually, he's literally crying. I was like, wow, what a bitch, man. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking. But no, if I did a tier list of who's less likely to cry, I probably would put you on like mostly least likely to. Do you like the boys? Who's the most likely to cry?
Most likely to cry?
Bez, Toby. Well, not because Toby has cried. That's also...
I mean, I've seen...
JJ cries a lot.
I've seen JJ cry.
By the way, when JJ...
I've seen Bez cry.
Yeah.
And I've seen Toby cry.
Yeah.
Not saying they weren't for good reasons. I'm just saying I've seen them cry. Harry. Can't imagine Harry crying. Not, I don't think he gets sad. I literally can't. Can you imagine Harry crying?
Lux definitely cries.
Lux definitely cries.
Probably cries every
Lux,
night.
100%.
Freezy.
I reckon Lux cries if his takeaway's wrong.
Oh man, Lux gets some
Freezy,
shit.
I can't imagine Freezy, I kind of can.
Yes and no. Sometimes he can be very like a bitch. Sometimes he... Sorry, I don't know. No.
I can imagine you crying.
Yeah, I cry a lot.
Yeah.
I cried this morning when my barber shaved my nose hair and I started crying.
Freezy, I think Harry's up there. I can't imagine Vic. I saw him tear up at his wedding.
Oh yeah, that was so nice because he doesn't cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it was such a shock to me.
Yeah.
That I still have to put him because he didn't cry.
Yeah.
He welled up.
Yeah.
So
wait, sorry. So just literally disregard everything you're saying. In that documentary, when you were crying, who was asking his questions? Like Sidemen team?
Johnny BTS.
Okay. Where did he get his questions from?
He was just asking questions about charity match, about the charities we do.
How did you know
for.
about the person who died? Like, did you tell
I don't
him?
know if he did.
Okay.
He basically said like, "Oh, have you had anything like?"
Oh, then he elaborated onto it.
Yeah. Like it was more like "Oh, you've done a lot of charity stuff. Like, is it different hearing like if someone goes to you, "Oh, you raised £1 million."
Yeah.
Is it different hearing like "Oh, you've just done this for 10 kids," and
true,
actually
true.
seeing it?
Yeah,
and then it went into more and more depth and
yeah,
and stuff like that.
Changed someone's life and that. Yeah. By the way, John, as well, in the Ginge podcast, we brought up the question about him wanting to him not liking dying like Josh. He was like, "How the hell did you know that?"
He was very impressed.
Yeah, I was like, "We have some top researchers here. What's good?
That's it.
Incorporated."
Come on
And then we got into the North v South thing. He was like, "Yeah, John's so shit at this."
Well,
No, because he was in the room then.
I know.
Because he was like, "Oh wow."
As soon as you come in, you shouldn't be in the room.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He's so nice to you.
It provided 10 minutes of content talking about North and South when
True.
you did end up talking about
I know. No.
But yeah, a lot of people put that, me crying,
And you quitting.
with me saying, hypothetically, if I left, but taking out the hypothetical.
Bro, we filmed the whole podcast not long ago, the last solo one, and after it, we both said we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Because it was a perfect time for it.
It was perfect.
The whole podcast could have been called. It's because we had guests lined up, and the one time we had a guest lined up in a perfect title, that would have been solo. Because it could have been like Simon quitting, and this whole podcast is you telling you the why.
I did that interview and I went in. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that slow mo.
So go back again.
It looks so.
The first part looks like you're just scratching your head. The second part.
First part looks like they've gone like, oh, what if you had a penalty and you gave it to Josh?
Yeah.
It's me going like, oh my god.
But yeah. Also, someone did take a clip out of, this is the one I mentioned earlier, of Vic saying he feels like an outsider, and they made it like a big thing, as in like, oh, he feels like an outsider of the group.
They take every clip where someone like doesn't high five him or something like that.
Yeah. But all it was is him saying, I feel like an outsider in terms of not liking football. Which is like,
Yeah.
our friendship's not based on football.
I just hate this whole like thing of. I find it even worse, you know, that people are like, oh, like they really try and make up stuff while I'm crying and like really want to see me cry. I feel like that's weird.
One thing about like doing content and having an audience is it's crazy how many people make up theories.
And then, just say like they state it.
Yeah, but then someone else agrees.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, that's just not true, man. So don't believe anything you read, guys. And also those stories and someone's like, oh, I met James Corden at a bar and he's fucking ignorant. Also,
it's like you probably went out to him with your phone out.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to, and some people, everyone's got the same story, but it's like, I don't know. Some people might be nice, but have certain rules like, oh, I don't want to interrupt my meal or something, but it's...
Yeah, like this, all the things. Simon said maybe he'll leave when they've been doing YouTube for 10 years and the charity match was his last one. I'm like, no, I literally gave a hypothetical situation about if I left, how would we do it?
There you go,
like,
that person's got it. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah.
Look, either his charity means a lot to him, and that's like, you can't say either. It's like, that's not an answer.
Neither of them are right.
Yeah. But it's just, but then again, I get it as well from like their point of view. People are making theories, but it's just like crazy how like a rumor or something can go around and around and around.
I get it about rumors.
Yeah.
As long as you're not stating it.
But then,
like, oh, I reckon it's because of this. That's fair. But people go like, oh, he said he's leaving the Sidemen and now he's crying because he's sad about the last match.
But I also think that some people on TikTok especially will post a comment just like, oh, he's leaving the charity match as a joke. You can't tell the tone on the joke. That one gets like 5,000 likes and now it's the top one.
Yeah, I get that.
And then they didn't mean to like say anything like that. But yeah. You know that guy from the Undateables?
Yep.
He did a...
Which one? There's lots.
The guy... I can't remember his name, but he's a TikTok too, I think.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah, so anyway, he did a TikTok rating... Yeah, John Robinson's fruit juice lined up, all different flavors. And he was going through all the different flavors. Like, oh, my favorite's orange. So I commented on it saying, oh, Blood's got a brand deal. It's like a joke, but I deleted it because I thought everyone's then going to start thinking I'm hating on him. But I meant it in a good way, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's got brand deal. It wasn't brand deal, but you know, but I deleted it because I was nervous about people taking it the wrong way. That's just an insight into kind of like cancel culture.
Then that makes it even worse sometimes. You delete it, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, he deleted it because of this.
I deleted it after 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're like, he deleted it because of this and just says a reason.
I know, right?
And then from that point on, it's fact.
Yeah, it's just annoying because like back in the day, I would say something like that as a joke and be completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I wasn't being offensive at all, but someone could take it the wrong way. So that's why I commented it, scrolled past 2 TikToks, I went back. I was like, no, I can't run on that. I can't run. But
they actually asked me like, do you want us to take that out, that bit?
that's nice.
And I was kind of like, one, I don't really mind people seeing it, and two, I've then done a whole interview with like red eyes.
True. No, it's good, man.
Like pretty obviously, someone will go like, "Did he just smoke a blunt?" I was like halfway through the.
Yeah. Makes for a banging trailer as well, though. So
I didn't like that though.
well, no, but it does.
Yeah.
If you want,
I'm like, if it was something about like, I don't know, something about
that's what you
me,
mean, that's what you mean,
I get
yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
you're dramatizing something that I didn't really want to.
Nah, I get you.
Yeah.
But people will want to watch it for that reason anyway. Like, as in, like, people want to watch it to see why in a good way, not just
Yeah,
like
but then they'll go, "Oh, okay."
true. Yeah, true.
And I'm like, that's even worse.
Yeah, it's like clickbaiting for no reason. But yeah, I feel you. Anyway, that's a cool documentary. That
I
you
also
guys
didn't
did.
get any explanation out. I literally just started crying, and then they were like, "Do you want to move on to the next question?" I was like, "Yeah."
Okay.
They were, "Do you want to go back to it?" I went,
okay,
no.
okay, sure.
So I said to them, like, we'd need to have like a big
Did you shoot that at one of the clothing, like?
downstairs.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I think okay, yeah, bless.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you're gonna do more of those little like featurettes.
I really want to.
Yeah.
My ideal thing I said was because the shows are cool.
Yeah.
I think Sidecast is a good thing to have because it's like a podcast like this.
Yeah.
It's just a good insight to everything.
Yeah.
BTS makes sense.
Yeah, it's just why not?
Yeah. Then the others, I like them in rotation,
Yeah.
but our idea, which we've even said on Sidecast, was organize something for the Sidemen that they like. Like say, how much we're all like golf now.
Yeah.
Just
like,
say
the fellas races and stuff. They're the
yeah.
races.
Oh, Sidemen, we've booked 5 places at a golf course this day. I've seen all of you are free.
Yeah.
Come down if you want to.
But even say all of us went to JJ's box and Josh, including Josh. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Like,
and just vlog and
yeah.
bring it like make it a high quality vlog.
Yeah.
That's
sorry,
it.
Simon. I just literally just include myself.
You're welcome.
No, bro, I
welcome all the time.
didn't mean to do that.
But yeah, like that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, we found out that most people just want more content.
Yeah, for sure.
Which isn't something we can do because
Yeah.
we're already doing.
Oh, so yeah, but but do something that you want to do anyway and take a camera.
Yeah.
Or vlog it yourself, like a little, but actually not like these when they're like, oh, take a vlog camera, but actually like just,
Yeah. But I feel like it
No, I'll do
should
it.
be more.
I won't do it.
Firstly, people wouldn't do it. Secondly,
yeah.
it should be more like premium.
Everyone will give it to each other and leave
Yeah.
it. By the way, I'm going to rank my top shows here from.
Not including From the Sidelines, I assume.
I haven't seen that one, but the concept is cool. So I'll go from bottom to top, worst to best.
Okay, what's the worst?
I haven't seen some of them.
Okay. I know what I would say my worst.
Okay, my worst would be chatting shit. No. Task the Sidemen, then chatting shit.
Which one was Task?
Task the
You guys sent you out on the street to go do some dares.
Oh.
No, we did that one once, but there was meant to be loads of other tasks.
Match the criminal to the crime. Oh, this is bottom.
Okay, yeah, Task the Sidemen. Then I would go chatting shit.
Okay.
Then I would go bromance.
I'd swap those two round.
Okay.
Bromance, the way it was done just didn't make sense.
Got you, okay.
And people got annoyed at who we were partnered with. They were like, why isn't Simon with JJ? Why isn't Josh with Toby?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What?
It's just your impression of the band.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like, and the way the questions worked as well.
Yeah.
Like Josh and Toby's episode took 45 minutes to record, which doesn't sound like long, but 45 minutes of it was them asking, how do we answer this? Because it would be like, okay, so you have something to write down? I have something to write down. What would the other person say is their favorite food? So I write down, I don't know, steak. You write down burger.
Okay.
Cool. Show it. What does that mean? We didn't join because you went for mine and I went for yours.
Yeah.
So it was like a really awkward.
Yeah, no, I get that.
It wasn't fully finished, I don't think.
Yeah. Fair.
Then I'd go chatting shit.
Okay, well those two. Then I would go. Okay, so I've done Task Sidemen, chatting shit, bromance. Then I'd go. Oh, you know what? Final Fucked. I like Final Fucked.
Oh, okay.
You don't like it?
No, I'd put it above one more.
Ask Sidemen.
I'd put it above.
I was trying to decide, but then I think the thing is, for me, Ask Sidemen is just a side cast with questions.
Yeah,
which is good.
That's why I like it.
Basically, you get pull clips out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. But Final Fucked, like Ask the Sidemen, I enjoy more now because of the new set. Because it's way more relaxed and I think you get weirder stuff out of it. Final Fucked started off way better.
I like Final Fucked, yeah.
But it is like...
Well, it's more
really
replaceable.
like it.
What do you call it? What's the other one called? Final Fucked is more replaceable than Ask the Sidemen, though.
People love Final Fucked. Yeah. As in, we did replace it and people got annoyed over us.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I think, like, Ask the Sidemen, I think you could never end Ask the Sidemen.
Fair.
Because it's such a evergreen thing.
Yeah, I just think it needs to be probably less often.
Yeah, sure, for sure. Then I'll go Psych. Then I'll go...
You got Psychcast and BTS.
Yeah, I don't know which one I'll put that. Like, well, at the same level because you can't really like.
I put BTS top.
Yeah, because you can't not do that. There's no point.
Yeah, I just think BTS is so like. It's a really like it's nice to see and also nice to look back on.
Yeah,
like
I almost would rather watch BTS than the video.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas I wouldn't if say this week. We have
you're right,
a Sidemen Sunday, Sidecast BTS.
Yeah.
I'm watching... Sidecast would be last on my choice there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because BTS, you just want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Cameras stopped, what happened?
Mm-hmm. I'd also say, I actually like... There's nothing to do with you guys. I just don't really... Like, the concept of like chat and shit, I just don't really care. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I fully get it.
Like, I would happily just sit you guys, listen to you say talk about anything. But like...
It seems... it's quite like a YouTube concept.
Yeah.
So I do fully understand it. And that's why I think doing more stuff out, like going and doing stuff is more us.
Yeah.
Whereas a video should have a purpose.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
It's nice. Look, we could clip this out. It's, ranking the Sidemen stuff. Cool.
Ranking the Sidemen. ... Sideplus.
Yeah, true. I like the BTS logo as well. Like something about it. Like, why is it not finished off? But then I like that it's not finished off
because it's behind the scenes.
There's a really good sound design on the intro to it as well. Have you not heard it?
No.
On BTS.
Oh yeah, they've got a really it's like the PS2 loading sound when this logo pops up.
Oh.
I watch my Sideplus through TikTok.
Wow.
No, I do have an account.
Well, the first From the Sidelines episode I think was free.
Nice.
That got really good reception.
Yeah, I bet it did. Wait, what do you mean the first episode? Is it? There's more than one of them.
Oh wait, maybe it's not. I don't know.
There's more than one of them.
There's 3 episodes.
All of that charity match.
Yeah.
Cool.
All 3 will be out again when this is out.
All 3 will be out. Yeah.
Bang! Watch it now, guys. Subscribe to Sideplus.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you do have to subscribe. Suckers.
Whoa.
I thought it was naked there.
Yeah, I thought the whole thing was naked. I was about to sign up.
No. That's a hard question. I don't know what the first BTS was.
We got a quiz.
Well, there's only 4 questions.
Okay.
What was the first ever BTS?
The bus mukbang, no.
No, I don't think it was
£1 million drop. The Family Feud, the hide and seek airplane.
I think I know what I would guess.
I would guess Family Feud.
Ooh, no, I don't. Wait.
The Family Feud. The one,
We've done
the
2
Deji
Family
one.
Feuds. It might have been... I don't think it was the Family Feud.
No way.
Hide and seek on... Oh, I know what it was.
The £1 million drop.
It was the airplane. Because that one, we'd just started Yellow Cards like a month before.
Okay.
And me and JJ, we get out the car. Like, we get into the airfield with about 6 minutes to spare. So we're like, cool, we'll make it. They're probably 300 meters that direction. We think we could literally get out here, wander slowly over to them. We're calm. Our driver just doesn't stop. Goes the slowest way round, left, all the way round the airport. And we're going broke. And we just get out here and he's like, I can't stop here. We're like, there's nothing around. It's an abandoned airfield. Stop. And he's like, oh, no, I can't stop here. I'll take you over to them. Drives 4 miles an hour. We get out the car and we're like 16 seconds late. So we get a yellow. That is the rule. Fair enough. But me and JJ are fuming because we're literally on the airfield with 6 minutes to spare. But
I think I've seen that clip of the behind the scenes, but I haven't actually seen the video.
And Johnny BTS was like, that was my... I think anyway, he was like, that was my first day and you and JJ were fuming. Because I was like fuming, but I think I was a lot less vocal. Like I was just angry. I was just pissed. Whereas JJ sat there going like, "No, fuck you lot." I
think you're right, but I would love after all that waffle for you to be wrong.
I might be. I was right.
Damn it.
Unless that's just the answer.
Nah, I think it's right.
No.
Okay. Right, it's watermelon.
Well, that's the thing. That alone, first ever time, has now led to so many toxic moments. Like we did. There was one
sprint in there.
I think it was the escape room. Vic got dropped off at the gate and sprinted. But he was he was about 36 seconds late.
Yeah.
And someone I think it was Toby goes like, oh no, we shouldn't give him a yellow. And we're like, bro, rules are rules. We had the exact same thing.
What's one also where JJ runs through the Arsenal, runs through the F2 are filming, right? He runs through the training room shouting like,
we filmed, yellow, that was a more Sidemen video with Arteta.
Yeah.
And he bursts into the training thing. I run in as well and I'm like, yes. JJ runs in and goes, ha, fuck you guys, we made it in time. Meanwhile, F2 are filming their video on Arteta and they have like a limited time. What is the name of JJ's new character?
Waterman.
Yeah, Waterman.
Okay, I'm going to click the wrong one just to see.
Oh, so it was right. What animal did we laugh at because it died?
This first one was really hard. These are all now so easy.
What did they laugh at?
Hamster.
Yeah?
Hedgehog.
Which one of the Sidemen said it was fine to have a fear of giving head?
Oh, I don't know this one. Do you know it?
Maybe.
Which one? Oh, it was fine to have a fear. Wait, what does that mean? So
as in, if you have a fear of giving head, that's okay.
Ooh. I think I...
I'm going to go Ethan. With Toby. No, it's not Toby. No, Toby wouldn't say it's fine to have a fear. No. Oh, no. Okay, I'm misunderstanding it.
I was going to say...
Ooh. Toby. No,
Click
Ethan.
it.
I'm thinking about Ethan. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Damn it, was it Toby?
I'm not going to lie. I didn't know, but I couldn't say I didn't know because I was one of the answers.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. Ethan was like last on my list. Yeah.
Really?
Ethan. He's like, nah, man, just suck it.
No. I know he would say that, but I'm saying the question is,
Who said it was fine to have that fear?
Yeah, but he might be like, I'll suck it, but you can have a fear of it.
That's Toby logic.
Oh.
Yeah. Although he wouldn't say
But
it.
Toby probably doesn't have a fear of giving head.
No, because it doesn't have to be to a man.
Oh.
You can give head to a woman.
Ah, true. But yeah, true. I didn't think of that. Damn it. Maybe I'm gay. Well, thanks for watching the podcast, guys.
Yeah. This has been a really weird podcast.
Yeah, let us know if you like it. It's like random. I'm now stuck.
We have a guest next week. We're getting on a roll.
Sexy guests. Oh. What? I don't know who's next week.
Can you both? You're both here tomorrow, right? Remind me in the intro to bring that up. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We're almost at 1 million. We're over like 960 now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
John started making the set as well, so like, please let us hit it so we can actually do it.
Has he started?
Well, he's got a little setup in the corner for when they both sit together.
Okay.
Right?
Well, yeah. 9:58. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Please
bless.
subscribe.
Take care.
Bye.